Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints Star Wars. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the Disorder cinematic from Star Wars The Old Republic. There is some great lore and violence in this piece, and so I'm ecstatic to break it down for you today. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want to take your support a bit further, become a YouTube member or support us on patreon.com/counterpoints.
Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
I know it is difficult to accept, but the Force has chosen you. Destroy this machine and all records of it.
Yes, Master Orr.
Marcus. Traitor. Go, now! You're too late, Marcus.
If you want a detailed breakdown of Star Wars history before this, go check out my last two videos, but for now, here's what you need to know. The Sith are a hybrid race and religion of outcast Jedi humans and the Sith species who revel in using the dark side of the Force. They believe in strength and power above all else. In the year 5000 before the Battle of Yavin, the Sith were defeated by the Jedi. At this time, the Sith did not limit their numbers and would recruit any Dark Force users to their cause. For 1,000 years, there was relative peace, but around the year 4000, Jedi kept falling to the dark side and launching rebellions in the name of the Sith, alongside an invasion by the Mandalorians into Republic space. In 3681 BBY, the reconstituted Sith Empire revealed itself and invaded the Republic. They pushed the Republic back on all fronts, even sacking the capital world of Coruscant and the Jedi Temple there. The Sith Empire and Republic negotiated a peace settlement, but this was only so the Empire could consolidate their forces and conquered planets in preparation for a new invasion. The Jedi and Sith continued their intrigues, launching a Cold War that lasted for a decade. During this time, Jedi and Sith conducted surveillance operations, assassinations, and attempted to salvage and destroy artifacts of great power to give them an advantage in the coming war. The mission shown here is one such action. A Jedi Knight and his Padawan are shown dueling a Sith Inquisitor while attempting to destroy a powerful artifact. Sith warriors pride themselves on their martial prowess and focus on dueling force powers that make them better fighters. Sith Inquisitors are no slouches with a blade, but instead focus on intelligence gathering, spying, subterfuge, and climbing the political ladder of the Sith hierarchy. The Inquisitor, once thrown across the room, is backstabbed by Darth Malgus, naming him a traitor. This is because Darth Malgus has left the Sith, disgusted with their weakness in the Treaty of Coruscant. It was he who attacked the Jedi Temple and brought the Republic to its knees, and he believed that this time was best to press the attack. Darth Malgus aspired to build an empire in his own image, free from the shackles of the Sith or Jedi.
Focus, Sahar.
I did it! Did you see? Wow.
Will you be taking both children?
No. The brother shows little connection with the Force. Sahar. The Force has chosen you.
Sahar! No!
I sense your past, Padawan.
You can't take her!
Your pain, your fear. This is how the Sith and Jedi maintain control, revealing the ways of the Force to some, and keeping it from others.
Sahar! Don't listen to him!
How many were left behind, so that the Jedi could play God?
Well done, young one. Now give it to me.
You could have saved my brother.
What?
Was I chosen by the Force? Or you?
Now's not the time.
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Sahar, listen to me.
A machine built to find those the Jedi didn't deem worthy.
Silence! Give it to me. Now, Padawan!
It's not too late. Give me the plans.
No!
We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Very well.
Sahar. I'm sorry.
All your life you've been in a cage, Padawan. When you're ready, break free.
The artifact the Jedi are here to destroy tracks Force sensitives across the galaxy, particularly those rejected by the Jedi. This is a wildly powerful technology, especially in peacetime, where if a Force user was suspected of breaking the piece, the machine could be used to track them down. The Knight wishes to destroy the machine and the holocron within, preventing it from falling into the wrong hands. Holocrons are data terminals capable of holding all sorts of information and are used by both Sith and Jedi. Darth Malgus and the Sith wish to obtain it, likely hoping it is a recruitment list for Force-sensitive beings with a reason to hate the Jedi, effectively an army waiting to be raised. The Twi'lek Padawan named Sahar is entranced by the machine and thrust back into her own past, where her brother Rakan was rejected by the Jedi. Her master had left her brother to slavery, while he had saved her as a Padawan. This is one of the most destructive aspects of the Jedi, where they attempt to recruit children before they form strong attachments to other family members, communities, or planets. The Jedi justify this because their order brings a greater harmony to the galaxy than if these powerful Force users were left to live amongst their communities. An untrained Force user is dangerous, but a tolerable danger that can be policed. A trained Force user can be used for great good or great evil. The Jedi focus on the powerful Force users who can be trained in their ways to serve the will of the Force, even if that will is indifferent to the suffering of some beings. This is how slavery lasted in the Outer Rim, where the Jedi's focus on greater harmony permitted the outskirts of the galaxy to be lawless and brutal. Trained Force users who have strong attachments are, in the Jedi's view, on the path to the dark side. As Grandmaster Yoda says, attachment leads to fear of loss, fear leads to anger, anger to hate, and hatred to suffering. This is similar to Buddhist teachings on the eternal force underlying all of reality being change, and to resist change a futile and desperate act. Jedi attempt to limit their emotional attachments to the world in which they exist so that they can see the will of the Force more clearly and serve that higher harmony. However, Jedi are still beings who have mothers, fathers, siblings, romantic interests, and an internal sense of justice, and so they have to constantly balance what is their view on justice and harmony and what is the true will of the Force. Sahara is torn by her attachment to her brother and her resentment towards her master. This gives Darth Malgus an opening to slay her master and take the holocron for himself. He collapses the ceiling onto Sahara, but rather than ensuring her death, encourages her to break free of the shackles of the Jedi and Sith would impose on her and follow her own will. If you like this video and want to support the channel, please remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership alone helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or join us on patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until victory or death.